What is up, guys? My name is Shannon, aka CosmicBinx, and welcome back to the Space Cut. I am back with my husband,
Matthewvhaynes, aka the Clockmaster.
and today we're here for
Anchorman, the Legends of Burgundy. Yeah.
Preface. Matthew has seen this. I have not.
Watched this movie years ago, guys. I watched this one and the sequel back to back, just because I was looking for like comedy movies I wanted to watch, and it was a few years. I think I was maybe still in high school when I had watched this. I might have still been in high school, maybe just graduated, somewhere around there where I watched this movie. Nearly 10 years ago. Weird to say.
Dang, you're old.
I know, but it's crazy to say that because I have like so much memories. But anyways, yeah, I watched that movie around that time. I've only seen it once, and I've seen the sequel once.
Okay.
I just remembered really enjoying this film and thinking it was genuinely hilarious.
That's what a lot of people say to this day. So
I remember it being a really funny movie, man. Like I said, I remember Veronica. I remember her name because I had a crush. I had a crush on her. I feel like a lot of people did at that time when the movie came out. Paul Rudd. That was probably one of the few Paul Rudd things I saw. I think that might have been maybe the first Paul Rudd thing I saw.
Really?
Yeah, because Friends I watched on and off, and I never got to the seasons where he was in towards the end.
Yeah, it was like later season.
And I never got to that stuff at that time.
Yeah.
And then my sister watched Clueless a lot, but every time I would watch it, it would just be like, she'd be watching in the living room or something, and I would just like walk out and I'd see
bits and pieces.
Like, you know, the dad like just stands up and like watches the movie you're watching, and then like just goes and like it goes back to whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that. I just watched bits and pieces of Clueless, so I never really fully watched Clueless until we had watched it, or until we started recently watching it. And that's when I don't even think I actually saw the movie all the way through, you know.
Really?
No, you know what? You know why? Oh. So here's the thing. Here's how. So guys, like we like have we watch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Like when we're going to sleep and stuff. So we would throw either I love me some Legally Blonde. Okay, I need to know this right now. I love Legally Blonde.
That is Matthew's comfort movie.
I love that movie. So sometimes we throw Clueless on, and then from there you literally would be like this. I'd either watch like halfway of the movie, and then like the next day we play and the movie's playing again, and then I'd probably watch the other half at that point. And then that's how I saw the movie. I don't think I sat there and physically watched the movie from start to end. I know exactly everything that happens in that film, but I think I've just seen it. Okay, this is that one section. Okay, that's the section I left off at when I fell asleep. Let me watch from there.
Do you want to know how old I am?
What?
I owned Clueless on VHS.
Whoo! Dang.
That's how I saw it for the first time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's how old I am.
Well, to get back to Paul Rudd,
yeah.
I think this might have been my first experience with Paul Rudd. Because I can't name any other film he was in. Will Ferrell, I watched all his joints, bro. I had watched most of his joints that came out at the time. Because I was a huge Will Ferrell fan. That was the reason why I wanted to watch his movie in the first place. So I liked his movies.
And I'm the opposite. I didn't actually watch too much Will Ferrell stuff.
I watched a lot of those stupid comedies back in the day.
I didn't watch Elf all the way through until
Elf.
I was like in my late teens.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Never watched it all the way through.
I feel that. I really like Will Ferrell. I still enjoy his stuff. Like, I mean,
yeah.
You know, the only thing I haven't seen all the way through is Step Brothers.
I've seen Step Brothers.
I've seen bits and pieces of Step Brothers.
Yeah, I've seen Step Brothers.
Other than that, like all the stupid comedies he was in, I just watched it. Him, Adam Sandler, I was all about all that stuff. Huh?
I love Adam Sandler.
Man, I really I just watched all of those stupid comedies back in the day.
Yeah.
And like you would just even movies I would name them right now. Some people would never even knew that came out, man. Like or that you even watched that or that movie was even a thing. Like Friends with Benefits, man. You know that movie?
I haven't seen it, but I know it.
A lot of people don't know about that movie. Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis. A lot of people don't know about that movie, but like I watched that movie.
I've never actually seen it, but I know about it.
That movie was like there was a movie too with with Scarlett Johansson and my dude, man, from The Dark Knight Rises, man. what's his name, man? The one that was playing the cop.
The one that was playing.
Yeah, that was playing the cop in the movie.
I don't remember the one that was playing the cop.
He was like a main character in there, and they were hinting that he would be Robin.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't remember.
I keep forgetting his name, man. The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Yeah, he him and Scarlett Johansson was in this movie called Don John.
Called what?
Don John.
I don't.
You don't know, but you see, I can list some movies, man.
If there's anything you guys need to know about Matthew, is that he really loves rom-coms.
I do.
That is one of his like comfort genres. Yeah, I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah, Don John. And the thing about that movie too, I won't spoil too much of it, but I had a crush on this lady, on Julianne Moore's character, and this also explains a lot of things.
Yeah.
I liked Julianne Moore's character in that movie, so that movie is off rip, by the way. It's like really sexually explicit.
Well, so are most early 2000s.
This was mid. This is like 2010s. This is like during like she was still filming Avengers and stuff around this time.
Okay, I see.
But like the movie, I'll explain more of the details after. But this movie was not like that. This movie was like
off rip.
Basically softcore
my
pornography in a sense.
Oh my
No,
God.
for real, it really was. That movie was kind of like it had some really awkward moments too. Anyways,
yeah.
But yeah, this movie is off rip. We spent way too much time in this intro. It's just like whenever we get to like nostalgic conversations,
Every single time this happens,
time.
we need a podcast because every single time we go down a nostalgia train, it just ends up like this, and then all of a sudden the intro is 20 minutes long.
God, we need to start this movie. Okay.
Yeah, let's just get into it. Make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. We were doing Witcher, we're doing Secret Invasion, we're doing all sorts of stuff over there. Go check it out. And if you want to see the full reaction to this movie, go check that out on Patreon. Link will be in the description below. And all the stuff we do on both of our channels is on Patreon. So make sure you guys go check that out. Link will be in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and let's get it.
All right, let's do it.
You hear me? Look at me! I'm sorry.
Ready, Phil?
Where was that Phil's dad?
Yeah. Yes, Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not them watching while doing surgery.
Right.
We are
Member brought their own special something to the equation.
Hey, yo.
Call me the Bry Man. I'm the stylish one of the group. I know what you're asking yourself, and the answer is yes. I have a nickname for my penis.
You look like you do.
Yep.
Kenneth Noisewater. If you ladies play your cards right, you just might get to meet the whole gang.
Hey, yo. Oh my god.
It's your boy Paul Rudd.
I'm all about having fun. You know, get a couple of cocktails in me, start a fire in someone's kitchen, maybe go to
Hey, yo.
take my pants off.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
I tell you, this movie is off rip.
Hey, this is 04. I know how it's gonna go. I mean, I'm pretty sure she'll be pretty obvious. You know, she's the only one that's fully clothed.
Yep.
So.
Bro, this is my damn song. Love me some Bill Withers. My friend.
Breathtaking. Heiny.
Hey, yo. Why is that word always funny?
Heiny? Yeah. I want to be friends with it. Real smooth, Ron. Real smooth.
Right. I mean, usually that would probably work.
Huh?
I mean, that would usually work.
Yeah, for fangirls. Not on a sophisticated person like she is, okay?
To the core of me, Baxter.
Bro, it'd be like that with animals.
You're so wise.
It would be back talking.
In English, please.
Everybody speaks to their animals.
In the refrigerator.
That's how I'd be arguing with our cat.
you ate the whole...
Bro, me every day we about to film.
Right.
Every morning before we film, that's me.
I woke up this morning in some Japanese family's rec group.
How?
How?
Complaining about a lack of diversity on the new.
She's the new one. I kind of figured.
What in the hell's diversity?
Well, I could.
Well, we're still trying to figure that out. Apparently.
Yeah. Who's that lady?
Every single early 2000s movie has this song.
Who's that lady? Yeah.
Anchor lady, and that is a scientific fact, huh? I don't know what we're yelling about!
Julian, that's wrong. What do you think?
It's terrible! She has beautiful eyes, and her hair smells like cinnamon!
That's where that's from.
Noises!
That one
that's
too.
where
But yes.
The bears can smell the menstruation.
You never heard that quote? You never heard that quote?
No.
You sauce on that button.
Hey, yo.
Oh, look at that full moon butt. Look at it.
Yeah.
You know, the reason I had a crush on Veronica wasn't because of how she looked, yes. But you know I like somebody.
Attitude.
You know somebody I like somebody who
I'm gonna take charge.
that take charge, you know what I mean? Like not afraid to be who they are, you know? Underdogs. I always like underdogs.
Yeah.
On us like some schoolboy bitch.
You sound like a gay.
Hey, come on!
Oh my.
It's me, Papa
The
Burgundy.
way the line
alright?
was said though.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Man-tooth. Hello, evening news team.
You know him, right?
Hey, nice clothes, gentlemen.
I can never
I
remember
didn't know the
his name.
Vince
Salvation
Vaughn?
Army was having a sale.
Vince Vaughn.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Vince
Where
Vaughn.
did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
Oh!
What are you doing on our...
Mother Dorothy Mantooth out for a nice seafood dinner and never call her again.
Dorothy
Dang.
Damn.
Mantooth is a saint. You understand me? Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Hey, leave the mothers out of this, all right?
Say one word. Even a guy who can't think says something. You guys just stand there? Come on.
Yeah, they're not a good
Yeah.
they're not a good crew, man. They're not a good crew, man.
Going through a phase. I have no idea where you would have gotten a hold of German pornography.
Sounds like Phil.
But you and I are mature adults. We've both seen our share of pornographic materials. Oh, you never have?
Guys, if you don't know what we're
Of
talking
course
about,
you
Modern
haven't. How
Family.
stupid of
This
me.
is
Yeah.
Phil's dad.
I was just speaking.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
I know how to handle yourself, bruh.
I mean, he did touch her. Touch you back. You want to get touched? Okay, here you go. Boom.
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon. Illegal in nine.
Oh my. That's a,
Illegal in 9
Made
countries.
with bits of real panther. So you know
Hey,
it's
oh
yo.
my god.
Quite pungent.
60% of the time, it works every time.
60% of the time.
Smell. Oh,
That's a smell
You're
of desire,
confident.
my lady.
God.
You're confident like 40% didn't work.
Used diaper filled with Indian food. Oh.
Oof.
It smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my. Hey, yo.
The man in the back.
This is worse than the time the raccoon got in the copier.
The pants with the pants. Party with pants?
Brick, are you saying that there's a party in your pants and that I'm invited?
That's it.
Did Brian tell you to say this, Brick?
Yes, you did.
Okay. No, I don't want to go to a party in your pants.
Would you like to go to a party in my pants?
No, Brick.
All right, let's go.
All right.
My gosh. I need to protect this man.
Right, protect Brick, please.
Just doing my
Why do you
workout.
think she was trying not to laugh? you know?
Tuesday
Right.
back.
Well, you asked me to come by. So
Professional.
wonderful.
Great.
So I pick you up. 8 o'clock?
Did you know I was waiting for this scene?
Downstairs.
Mr. Burgundy, you have a massive erection.
Really?
You gotta control that,
Yes,
my guy.
I do.
You gotta control that. You gotta control
It's
that.
actually an optical
Not the
illusion. It's the
pleats.
pattern on the pants. It's not flat.
Buddy.
What it feels, he's trying not to laugh so hard.
I will see you later. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You look ravishing. It truly is beauty and
Bro,
the beast.
this is like I'm about to go on a date.
I might add a handsome
outfit.
beast at that.
Yeah.
Are you ready for our rendezvous?
It's not a date, Ron.
For our promenade.
Strictly professional.
German means a whale's vagina.
No, there's no way that's correct.
He's just speaking out of his cheeks.
I'm sorry,
Wow. Quite a drink order.
Oh, well, when in Rome.
Yes.
He's paying, right?
Right. When someone's paying.
When someone's paying, right?
Do as the Romans do.
Do some crazy runs.
God.
Just the floodlight. And the dramatic kissing. Hey, yo, Pleasure Town crazy, bruh.
Right.
Now that's how you do an
Well done,
appropriate
sir.
sex scene.
Why do you already have a
Tip of the
coffee
cap
cup?
to you as well, Miss Corningstone.
Saying that if we continue seeing each other, that we should keep it relatively quiet around the station.
Absolutely.
He ain't gonna keep it quiet.
My wild love tigress.
Everyone,
Bro, that
as soon
dude-
as he get him.
Oh my god, every dude gonna know, bro. Every man about to know. That's how it used to be.
Gonna go scream.
Yep, you gonna scream it.
Corningstone and I had sex, and now we are in love!
Did I say that loud?
Very.
pretty much yelled it.
Very loudly.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's not a good start, but
Actually,
She was Brazilian. Or Chinese or something weird. I met her in the bathroom of a Kmart, and we made out for hours.
it's not
And we
love.
parted ways, never to see each other again.
That's not
Who was in which bathroom?
right. It's not love, man.
Carpet.
Word.
Period.
Desk.
Word,
Rick, are
man.
you
Me
just
too.
looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love lamp.
Do you really
I feel
love the
that.
lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
You really?
Delight. Now that they had all the harmonies ready to go.
Right.
You guys have it, I think.
Afternoon delight.
I don't know, Ron. That sounds kind of crazy.
I
Sounds
sure
like you
play
have
that scene
mental
so
problems,
much.
man.
Yeah, you got mental problems, man.
Look out. Next up, it's Whiskerous Maximus. He is ready to do battle in the arena against the tiniest lion you've ever imagined.
Whiskerous Maximus.
getting some great stuff, Miss Corningstone.
Yeah, I know she hates that.
Of course.
Hate cats. All right, let's just do my sign.
With reporter Veronica Corningstone. She's really great. I'd also like to share with you that we are currently dating.
Yep, there it is.
And that she
There it
is
is.
quite a handful in the bedroom.
There it is.
No one gonna take her serious now.
Well, that's gonna do it for all of us here at 6 o'clock. For the Channel 4 News team, I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
Oh, come on.
You done messed up the whole vibe.
Literally, you don't have to tell everybody.
I didn't have a mountain. I had a newsroom and a camera.
I get it. When we were dating, I just wanted to tell everybody.
The news. That's what I do.
Like, look, guys, I
Today's
have a
top
girlfriend.
story. And Ron Burgundy's work.
Breakfast is tomorrow morning at 9 instead of 8.
Oh, almost
On a
forgot.
pancake breakfast.
I won't be able to make
Right,
it,
that
fellas.
sounds good.
Veronica and I are trying this.
You've been spending a lot of time with this lady, Ron.
Hey, look, when you get a
You're
girlfriend,
member
the
of
fellas got to take a side.
Channel 4 News team.
That's a given. That's a given.
I'm like, sorry, guys, I got to go in the corner. Bye.
No, I need.
Love y'all, but bye.
miss your scent.
Hey, yo, man. Hey.
Mr. Musk.
Hey, I think you missed a little more than just that.
Yeah.
And flowers and garlands of fresh herbs. And we will dance
Fresh herbs.
till the sun rises. And then our children will form a family band. And we will tour
What
the
a-
countryside, and you
what
won't
a story.
be invited.
Dang.
Dang. Dang, man.
I'm telling you, this lady is really
La Vista, who claims to have a recipe for the world's greatest meatloaf.
Ooh, now that's a hot lady.
It was very hard for Veronica.
Trying to keep her
But she was
to
a pro
fluff
and
pieces. And
Yeah.
But soon, with a simple...
This burrito is delicious, but it is filling.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony Cleopatra!
What the hell, bro?
See who that is?
Such a
Yes, it's Jack Black.
Burrito out your window?
I believe I did. Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing?
Bro!
That's how I roll.
Baxter.
Oh my. Kill Baxter.
Yeah.
Screwing?
It'll be in makeup.
Take charge.
Mm-hmm.
Let him know.
Terrifying.
Let him know.
Ron, are you
Yeah.
okay? The man put it, Baxter. Calm down. Breathe, Ron. Breathe.
I can't remember, but I have a feeling Baxter all good, though.
What did the bed? What?
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
It was on site, though. If that happened, bro, it is on site.
One word you said.
Could at least ask me for money for it, right?
One slip. And you're gone. Whammy.
And your reporter in the field, Brian Fantana.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god. Dang.
Nah, for real.
Winner of the frog leaping contest was Hoppy, with a jump of 7 feet
Hey, yo.
10 inches. I used to date a guy named Hoppy down.
Veronica, please tell me this is some kind of sick, tasteless joke.
You weren't here. Why are you being this way? Why can't you just be proud of me as a peer and as my gentleman lover?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Here we go.
You did this to me! Through! Because of your actions, you scorpion woman!
You have broken my heart, Mr. Burgundy.
Don't take out the dog
You
on
have
her.
broken my heart.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it's doing with a smile, too.
You've got a dirty,
I have man
boorish
boobs.
mouth. That's what you have.
4 News with 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor Ron Burgundy and Tits McGee.
Bruh.
Good evening,
Damn.
San Diego. I'm Veronica Corningstone. Tits McGee is on vacation.
Damn.
And I'm Tits. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Take the instant karma L. You should know his voice by now.
You saw me, you don't remember.
You're just champing the background. I'm
Right.
making it. It's making it worse.
You're pathetic.
What did you say?
I think she bought it.
Oh my god. No.
Not even in the slightest, my guy.
Oh, it's a shortcut.
Fantastic. Well, is it a shortcut or not? Okay.
Oh my
Rick
god.
don't know what's going on.
Why? Why?
rub Vaseline all over your hiney and tell you that it's special and different from everyone else's.
He's
Not
Burgundy.
Get back over here. Tuck me in, Ronnie. Give you a little kiss on your forehead.
Hey, yo, y'all.
Where
Yo, this whole scene is iconic.
are we getting all of this?
Right. Yeah, keep that thing on you, bruh. Your boy Owen.
Fight. And don't forget Channel 2 News with me.
Oh my
Lead
god.
anchor Frank Richard.
How did everyone just know where to roll?
Right.
Oh my. It's ridiculous.
No, all you gotta do is scream and threaten to use it.
Right. Hey, yo. Bruh.
Do some Blazing Saddles type.
Right.
Yo, everybody just leaves the weapons behind.
Right.
How that make sense?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart. I saw that. Brick killed a guy. Did you throw a trident? Yeah, there were horses and a man on fire, and I...
Name Brian Fantana.
Champ kind.
Brian Fantana.
No, you're Brick.
And I've shown you, old man.
A man.
You are not a man. You are a big fat joke.
I'm a man who discovered the wheel and built the Eiffel Tower out of metal and brawn.
No, you didn't.
That's what kind of man I am. You're just a woman with a small brain. With a brain a third
Ooh,
the
I
size
wasn't taking
of
that.
us. It's
I
science.
was taking that.
I will have you.
Moore Island.
Well, you have bad hair.
Oh! Damn.
What did you say?
Went for the hair.
I said, your hair looks stupid.
After a fight last night. Oh!
Dang.
Oh! Oh!
Stop what you're doing right now.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, Sandy.
The scream for me.
Yes!
That's his grass.
Damn.
Just ruined the whole reputation.
Sharp broadcast. Let's hold on. Let's count to 10. All right. That's a
Nah, that's an immediate fire.
Okay.
Right.
Is this about something else?
If there's 300 very bad. Why?
Oh.
What? You're my hero, Ron.
Oh.
Damn.
You come out with mouth.
Damn.
Garth, if I were to give you
Guy's
some money out
hurt.
of my wallet,
I know.
would that ease the pain?
She didn't have to go that far.
Right.
She could have like, I'm gonna tickle myself tonight, San Diego.
Right.
Like something stupid.
Yeah. Instead of, you know, just go F yourself.
Right. Ooh.
Dang.
Ooh.
Well, the kids say they mean it, bruh.
Is that you?
Damn.
Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
Dang.
Just milk.
Gross. Oh.
Damn.
Yes,
Think they'll forget about it.
Chris, listen to me. Put down the gun and let the marching band go.
Hey,
We'll play it
yo!
off as a prank. We'll straighten it
Bruh.
out later. I'm getting another call.
Oh my god.
Bro, his son, bruh.
If you can get a shot, I'm gonna go this way.
That's Seth Rogen?
Yeah. That definitely is.
Okay, I'll go get your sandwich, and then I'll show you the ratings where you're number 2 to a woman. Ouch. Don't lose any more hair over it.
Whatever. Dude, you should have thought about that before you started trying to roast people.
Creeping out all the regulars.
And everything.
You're right.
To the majesty of
Look,
song.
he's the definition of working actor. He said he'd take anything.
Right.
I remember watching the interview. He said he'd work any job, bro.
You know, that is so refreshing.
Get away from the edge.
Yep. But you know where you can get an even better shot? From inside.
Can't believe I'm about to do this.
Oh, I wonder who.
Right.
Watch, he gonna clean up real quick.
Is there an Anchorman there? Ed, hello.
I'm about to clean up. We'll do the fastest cleanup ever.
Right.
In the midst of the biggest
About to get sober in like 2 seconds.
Right.
Watch. Remember me.
There it is.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn, that dude cleans up good.
Oh my gosh.
News team. Assemble.
Oh.
I just don't know if I can go through that again. I mean,
Wasn't his choice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting too over this shit.
To the news van. To the news van.
Okay. Can we save Veronica first? She literally surrounded by like 4 bears.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
So much to think about.
Bro.
Basically the biggest story of my career, launching me to a level
But saving someone from a
I've never
bear.
known before the relations with.
Or just saving a person in general.
Hard.
That would be nice to just save someone.
Ron, I know
But just like just save someone.
does not want her to live.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Bro. How we get there, Brad? How we get there?
We go into the bear pit.
Bruh, you don't have to go in.
That helps no one.
We're gonna fight a bear.
I mean, this could be the new story.
That's what I'm saying.
For me to realize.
Yeah, I probably wish you were druids now. It's so funny the bears just formed a circle of love.
Right.
Let's hunt.
Y'all gonna get slapped by these bears, bro.
Oh my god.
I get a slap by the bears. Thought you realized Brick was in the thread.
Hey yo.
Oh.
Dang.
Baxter! Run! My boy! Step away! Leave them alone! Yeah! Yo, Baxter out here making alliances.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, man thought he was punted into the ocean into oblivion.
Yeah.
I will lick you in front of everyone.
Look, bruh, I feel like anybody would do that, to be honest. Come on now.
Make out with their dog?
If you thought they would, like, they went out that way, yeah.
I would be making out with my dog.
I wouldn't do that, but
You said anyone.
somebody would. Bro, there's no way this man can.
Do I respect you?
Oh my god.
Thank you.
But I am
72% sure that I love you.
That's a high percentage.
Yeah, that's a pretty high percentage.
72% is pretty high, man.
Anyone seen Brick?
That's a bad.
Rick Tamland is married with 11 children and is
Hey yo!
to the Bush White House.
Hey yo! 11? God, he brick.
Right.
Man's a brick, man.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, planet Earth.
Good morning, San Diego. All right, yeah. I know we kind of watched it in the two-parter, but what are your thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, good, entertaining, funny. Will Ferrell, classic movie. You know, I didn't expect it to be bad just because of the cast in general. So, I mean, yeah, pretty solid. You know, like every other early 2000s comedy. So
yeah.
There's not like a whole lot to say in general. Like, story was pretty basic, but it was entertaining, kept my attention. Definitely threw some curveballs, and so, you know, the shock factor. But
it's just Baxter coming back and like, I met one of your kind in my travels.
Right.
I met your cousin.
A full adventure, bro.
All right, Baxter was out here and just chilling. And like that one movie with like pretty much any dog movie. I can't watch those, man. Those movies are just, I can't watch those movies, man. They annoy me, man. They need to stop making those movies. But those dog movies where the dog gets lost, like he runs out the house.
Homeward Bound.
So one of those, and then the dog gets lost, and then the dog goes on this big adventure all over the place.
Homeward Bound.
And making his way home.
Have you even seen that movie?
I've seen movies like it.
You gotta watch Homeward Bound.
I don't have to. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch that movie. I don't like those movies, man. Those movies are just not it for me, man. Because it's just, I don't want to see the dog be lost for like an hour and 40 minutes, and then seeing the dog's inner thoughts. I only watched like the Space Buddies or the Buddies movies or whatever. Yeah, I used to watch those movies a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah,
they were fun when I was a kid, you know. But then, like, I mean, I think it's fine for kids because, you know, the audience is for kids, obviously. So, you know, we just, it was the Space Buddy. And then there was, like, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I used to watch those a lot when I was younger.
Yes.
You know? Those movies were pretty fun.
That just threw me back.
Yeah, those movies are pretty fun. I would actually still watch, like, probably be the first one.
Yes,
like,
one wasn't as good.
Yeah, I probably watched the first one to this day. Like, I think those were, pretty like, solid movies. Yeah. It has like good rewatchability. Yeah. Even as an adult, I feel.
Who was it?
I don't know, you know.
I know who it was.
I just unlocked the memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trilogy, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. So the first one, yeah, there was a third one apparently. The third one came out in 2012, the year after the second one. The first one I think was pretty solid, you know, for like a Disney, you know, family film.
Yeah.
I didn't think it wasn't like the best movie, but
no, but it was solid.
It was pretty solid. George Lopez and Drew Barrymore.
That's who it was. Yeah.
And Jamie Lee Curtis was in it.
I didn't know Jamie was in it.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis was in it in the film. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Ironically, the second one is rated 9 points higher than the first one. The first one got 40%, and the second one got 49%.
Interesting.
I don't care about critic reviews of those movies though, because it's just meant to be
for children.
It's a children family movie.
Yeah.
Zachary Gordon, Bridget Mendler, Madison Pettis, George Lopez, and Odette Annabelle was in that film. Drew Barrymore wasn't in that one. In the third one, we got George Lopez again. Yeah, so Drew Barrymore, Emily Osment was in this one. Madison Pettis again. But, so Drew Barrymore's character was replaced. The voice actor for Chloe was replaced by, Odette Annabelle. You've seen her.
I have.
She's Mandy Moore's celebrity twin. This lady.
I'm not 100% sure who she is.
Oh, you never seen her?
Don't.
That's Mandy Moore's celebrity twin, bro.
I mean, she does look like Mandy Moore, but I just don't know.
Hmm?
I said she does look like Mandy Moore, but I don't know, what she's been in or anything. I don't, fully recognize her.
Yeah, I used to get her confused with Mandy Moore. She was in You Again. Have you seen You Again?
No.
She was in a horror movie called The Unborn.
See the poster?
Hey, yo, a nice sweet 9%, boys. What the hell? What is this movie?
God.
I got 1.1 million views.
No, I feel like I've seen the poster, but I haven't seen the actual movie.
Oh, God, I can't believe they did this. Oh, hell no. A nice juicy 9% on Tubi, boys. She was in Kindergarten Cop.
Never seen it.
She was in... You haven't seen House. She was in House.
I've seen...
Have you seen House? Cloverfield, Supergirl. I do remember her in Supergirl. Vaguely. But whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways. Yeah, but those dog movies, man, I couldn't really watch those movies. When we see the perspective of the dog talking, and some of them are funny. Some of them were funny.
I feel like Homeward Bound is one of the best ones. And a lot of people agree.
I don't disagree with you. It's just that my interest in it is not there.
I'm as old as having it on VHS. So.
Another movie I'd never watch it. I know you have, but I'm choosing not to watch this movie. Why put myself through stress if I don't need to? Marley and Me.
Yeah.
I'm not watching that movie. Why am I putting myself through that? For what? For what purpose? Yeah. Why am I stressing myself out? It's like me voluntarily going to watch Bridge of Terabithia again. Not happening. I'm never watching that film again.
I think I tortured myself as a child.
I think you did. Why would you do that to yourself? I'm not doing that to myself.
Bridge of Terabithia all the time.
Hell no. I watched it once and that was all I needed to see, bro. That movie pissed me, bro. I threw my stuff at the TV. I didn't want to watch that movie. I was so mad, bro. Shan, I was depressed for a whole week, bro. I was actually genuinely sad.
That movie is sad, bro.
God, that movie made me so sad. I was so mad. I was sad. I was so mad, bro. I was unbelievably mad, bro.
Yeah, because that's the same thing as the movie with Emilia Clarke and Henry Golding.
Never watching that again. It's literally the equivalent. I'm never watching that movie again. It's like freaking Josh Hutcherson, right? Man was bro was lonely, bro, and that was his only friend, and the love of his life, and you gonna do that? I'm watching that movie again, bro. I'm never watching it again.
And the fact that it was the one day he wasn't with her.
Right, man. Freak that film. I'm never watching Bridge to Terabithia ever again.
So sad.
Ever again. I'm not even putting my kids through that. If they want to watch that movie by choice, when they're old enough to select their own movies, go ahead. I'm not. If you want, why am I watching it with y'all? Sorry, your mom can watch it with y'all. She already put herself through it five, 6 times. She can watch it, y'all. Okay, well you can watch it with the kids. I'm not watching it with them.
That was one of the few cause I used to go camping a lot as a kid, and that was one of the few DVDs I actually owned. So
you can watch it with the kids. I'm not watching it with them, bro. We gonna watch Star Wars on repeat and have fun. You could go ahead and watch that nonsense. Watch all them side movies with them. Not me. I ain't putting myself through that stress. If one of them kids have one single gene from me, they're not gonna do it either. They're not gonna want to do it either. Why would you want to put yourself through that stress? Why?
How would they know what happens?
Bro, the Force is strong. Okay? Never underestimate the will of the Force.
But I feel like it is a good movie for kids to see about dealing with, that subject matter. Okay.
I mean, you might be right? You could be very right. And that's why you could watch it with them. I'm not watching it with them.
I won't watch it with them.
If they want to watch it, I'm going to tell them, hey guys, you want to cry for 3 days? But then again,
because then they're not going to want to watch it.
Exactly. Well, you know what?
I think you're just being dramatic.
And if they have a single gene for me, they'll understand. But if they have more of your genes, then I'll never win. because they're just going to want to put themselves through the torture anyways. You watch horror movies by choice. You watch those things. You watch things that should be traumatizing to people by choice.
Bro, the amount of times I've seen like children of the porn, just as a child, like just on repeat, is kind of ridiculous.
If they got 1% of Shan's genes, it's over for me, really. Like, it's not. I'm not really gonna win most of those arguments, and it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go. That's it. It's just gonna go. It's gonna be on your side 90% of the time. I'm just gonna be here. Cause
even like growing up, like, you know, when Netflix and stuff first came around, and like, you know, even like going to the video stores, you know, like we didn't have a Blockbuster, but we had an equivalent. So I would get my movie, get some random horror movie, and that was what I watched. I was at the age where it was either that or it was something completely opposite, and it was a Mary-Kate and Ashley movie.
Wow. Throw me back to Mary-Kate and Ashley. Bro, this is supposed to be a freaking Ron Burgundy discussion, bro. Why are we talking about all this other stuff?
This always happens, okay?
There's nothing else to really talk about in the movie, but I like the film.
It's plain and simple, funny, entertaining, good.
Good movie, funny movie.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell, not much to say. Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, everybody's good.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah,
had a crush on Veronica.
I know you did.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty much Ron Burgundy when I saw her. Like, younger me, so that's pretty much it. Yeah. And then I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed the. What I liked about her character in general was that she just didn't take nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
Like, she was aware of the reality of her situation of being a woman in the news scene.
Yeah.
Or basically just being a woman in that time period in general. And even in some cases now. Yeah. But we're not even fully there yet, you know? Like, I don't know. Some people just have issues with, like, women being, like, especially a lot of sensitive. I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna say this, and I know some of y'all might be mad at me. Probably check out the video, but whatever. And if you do, because of what I'm about to say, then it just proves my point. You're just gonna prove me right. What I'm about to say. It's only sensitive men that have issues with a woman giving them instructions or being in a position of power or having more knowledge than them in a certain situation.
Yeah.
It's only sensitive men that get triggered by it and have an issue with it. And if you want to call me, you know, a simp or some other word or get mad at me for saying what I just said, that you literally just proved my point. Like you literally you're not really helping your case. You're actually making yourself more of a clown here than me.
There's some people like because
people have sorry, I didn't cut you off. Yeah. People have told me that before in the past, just because I would like stand for women's rights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like, so I'm not, hear me out, guys. I'm not the kind of person that just stands for ridiculous nonsense, right? Like if you actually have a legitimate like issue, like there's like inequality in the workplace, that's a serious thing that I take that seriously. You know what I mean? Like never judge somebody or prohibit somebody from having a position in a job or workplace based on their race, religion, or sexual identity. Never do that. If somebody's qualified, they're qualified. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. Now, if there's like some nonsense or whatever, and somebody's trying to, you know, get rights for something that doesn't really make any sense, that doesn't really think whatever. Like, just honestly, I'm talking about like the most nonsense, like BS, like thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not gonna list a specific thing, but you know, like some people have specific things that they talk about that is really of no consequence. And it's like, all right, you're just kind of reaching for clout or something. But like in general, though, when it comes to workplace situations and like, if someone's an expert, they're an expert. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. If you're an expert, you're an expert. Point blank and period, bro. I really don't care. And if people get sensitive about that, then sorry, man. It's on you. So, Veronica was more than qualified for the position.
Yeah.
She clearly had the expertise. She clearly worked harder than half those people in there because she was faced with more situations. Like there's a character in a show that I like and I recently came to like called Gilded Age. It was written by the same person who wrote Downton Abbey. And what I liked about it was there was an African American writer in the show, and I won't spoil too much. I do think you should watch it. It's a really good show. But like, there was an African American writer in the show, and I love the way how they portrayed her character during this time, during the 1800s. She met another, you know, a prominent, like, you know, rich white lady in the show, and she basically didn't deny her work because she saw the value in her job, period, even though she knew that other people wouldn't give her the position. And she straight up told her, like, look, you're gonna have an uphill battle. Like, if you want to be a writer, like, not only are you a colored person, according to the quote, not only, that's what they would say back then, not only are you a colored person, but you're a woman on top of that. So you're a woman and a colored person, so you're gonna have two different loopholes you got to jump over. And I like that how they represented her, that she didn't let that stuff define her. She was very confident in her ability. She was very aware of her situation, being a woman and being a black woman. She was very aware of it, and she was aware of the consequences or the issues that she would have being, you know, both of those things, right? But it didn't stop her from working hard and reaching for her goals. It didn't stop her, and I really liked that character a lot. So, but it really goes to show that, especially like during this time period, even though it wasn't a comedy, it really addressed a serious issue of like sexism, especially like putting the fact that she was a white woman aside. I'm putting the race aside. We're gonna talk about the gender stuff. Like, it really brought a serious issue to light, that like the sexism was serious during that time. It has gotten a little better. It has. We're not fully there yet. But we're moving more towards it, hopefully. You know, we're starting to see a lot more women in positions of power. We're starting to see a little bit less sexism in the workplace. It still happens, and it still happens like under the radar, right? Like, especially like companies or bosses that have like racial prejudice, or they have like a, you know, religious prejudice or sexual identity prejudice, whatever prejudice they have, right? They might have it low key and they don't show it fully, but they're only going to go along with it because of certain laws or the cultural shift or whatever, right? So obviously we haven't gotten rid of people like that. And again, the movie addressed a real problem while still making it comedic, and still finding a way to make the movie lighthearted. But I did like the fact that despite, you know, the issues that Veronica faced, and they did address it in a minor way, she was still able to overcome and be like, look, man, I'm gonna be the lead anchor. I don't care what happens. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
I'm qualified.
Right? So I know y'all might say I'm probably trying to take something a little too deep. Took the movie too deep.
So they wouldn't have put it in there if you weren't supposed to think about it.
Yeah, it's like addressing a problem without really making it the center of the movie, but it is kind of the center of it.
There's a lot of like comedies and stuff that will make a very serious issue in a lighter sense. Yeah. To, you know, kind of almost normalize
the conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say it's not a conversation either, because in that entire film, it was brought up several times. Yeah. Even towards the end of the movie, where Danny Trejo character was like, "Look, man, women gonna be doing stuff. You just gotta get used to it. You gonna gotta like think." It was an issue that was brought up throughout the film. Yeah. So it's not like if, you know, we're trying to reach for, you know, picking for straws or whatever, like, or whatever it is, or looking for needles in haystacks or whatever. Like, this is an issue that was brought up in the film. Yeah. So, and it was an issue that was addressed. So, look, man, I don't got no issue. I don't care what you identify as. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what your, you know, your gender is. I really don't care, bro. I don't care. I really don't care. As long as you can do your job and do it well, that's all I care about. Is the quality of your work. Like, if I was a manager of some store, I don't care what the other, if the other employees got an issue with it, y'all could go. Sorry, I'd rather take a money loss than to stop a hardworking person to come into the business that is more than qualified because you got an issue. I'm sorry. Like, if you got a problem, you got a problem. You can go work for somebody else. I'm sorry, but if I'm trying to hire somebody and they are more than qualified for the position, they're coming to me for work, I have no one else fighting for the position, and they're more qualified than all the other applicants, but they're either a gender or a religion or a race that somebody else in the employee or a couple other people in the company don't like. That I need to reevaluate my company because I don't need to be working with people that's gonna have prejudice to somebody that's willing to work hard.
Yeah, you're supposed to have, you know, a standard for your employees. And,
right.
You know, if they can't respect that, then they shouldn't be working.
Look, I can't control what you do outside of the workplace, but if I owned like a newsroom, for example, or if I was a manager there or something like that, if you got a problem, you take that out elsewhere. But when you're inside this newsroom, you're going to respect everybody here and their qualifications.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care what you say to them or what you do to them outside the newsroom. That's on you, and you're going to have to deal with that on your own. Whatever consequences come with that, that's on you. But in this newsroom, you're going to respect Veronica. You're going to respect her work. You're going to address her professionally, and you're going to treat her as a respectful co-worker.
Right.
What you do in your personal life, that's on you. Serious, plain and simple. Yeah. I don't know why it's so hard for a lot of people to, they just be so stuck on their prejudice. Bruh, like, come on, bruh. You mean to tell me you got somebody that is more than qualified? Like, if I was for a video editing company or something, then they could edit like a beast, bruh. They good. They nasty good. Like, they could just get stuff done probably better. Like, not probably better, like, with more creativity than most AI stuff out there, right? For example, right? And they just know what they're doing. They know about their business. Or even a coder, right? Like a nice programmer. They nasty, bro. They good. But because they a different gender or something like that, but you gonna tell me I'm not gonna hire them? You're a stupid businessman. You're dumb. As long as nobody is trying to, you know, force people's, you know, other people's agenda, because you gotta understand, when you're in a workplace, you got different religions there, you got different belief systems, right? You gotta respect everybody.
You can believe what you want to believe, but if you're in the workplace, you're going to be respectful to everybody.
Period, man. And like,
there's no reason not to be.
Like, look, if there's a conservative Christian in the company, right? Let's say they just don't like, you know, somebody because they don't agree with they're against whatever they believe in, right? Whether I agree with that conservative Christian or not, I am not going to tell them that they can't have their beliefs, because I'm going to say the same thing to the person who doesn't agree with the conservative Christian.
Yeah.
You leave their beliefs alone. As long as y'all, all of that stuff is, you leave that stuff outside the door.
Yeah.
You come in here, you like, if you have, like, for instance, if you have like special religious like days that you need to observe for whatever thing, you need time off or something for that, like, sure, I will respect that.
Or, you know, a break time in the middle of the day.
Yeah, like if you gotta pray or something in the middle of the day, like you gotta go to the break room or you gotta go somewhere else and go handle your business, right? Yeah. But when, like, as long as you not forcing that person to do what you trying to think, and you're not denouncing the other person, and nobody's arguing with each other in the workplace, y'all can believe whatever you want, bruh. Just get your work done. I hired you to do work. Get your work done.
Right. You want to get paid, right?
Get your money. You get paid. I get paid. On what y'all say and do outside of the company is on you. Yeah. And I feel, and there's a lot of companies that are like that now. I'm not trying to say that, you know, there's not companies like that. It's just that there's still an issue, especially in a lot of different states and stuff, where that is, you know, a big thing. But anyways, the movie addressed it. I like how they went about it. It showed the progression of women's rights during the 70s and early 80s and stuff like that, or even 90s. Was it 70s or they play a lot of 70s music, so I'd assume it was the 70s.
And even just the, like, team coming to accept Veronica.
Yeah, the team coming to accept Veronica.
After one, like, got fired and all that stuff.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I like things, you know, showcasing. There's even a lot of movies I've seen that address, like, basic, you know, racial rights and stuff like that, but in a comedic way, and they addressed it, things like that, or even a movie like Black Klansman had some comedy in it, very serious situation, but they were able to make a pretty decent, you know, film, not decent, that's a good film. I've seen, so I know
it's like,
yeah, I haven't finished the movie, but I've seen a lot of the key points in that film, and from what I've seen, they handle a lot of stuff really well in that movie. So, you know, you can make
watch that for a while.
You know, maybe we can make a reaction. I don't know. Or even Get Out, right? Like, Get Out addressed a really serious, like, Get Out addressed many issues, political, racial, religious. They addressed a lot of issues in a film that was not only a horror film, but it also had comedy in it as well. And they found a way to address very serious issues in a comedic fashion, but also in a very scary fashion too. But the messages were very clear. So, yeah, man, that's the power of filmmaking, y'all. That's just what it is. Like, people use their films to tell stories, to talk about issues that are happening. La Haine is another great film example of that. Yeah. Talking about, you know, very serious issues that happened at that time. You know, even movies like Pride, we did a reaction to a movie called Pride, exclusive reaction on Patreon. We never posted it on YouTube. Yeah. But that film was also really good at it had comedy, had likable characters. But for me, it was actually interesting for me because they brought up some interesting facts that happened at that time in England that I didn't even know about. Yeah. Like, so for me, someone who likes to learn about a lot of things, it was interesting for me to learn about, you know, certain people, certain activists, certain laws and stuff that happened during the 90s and, you know, stuff like that, early 2000s that you never know about, you never hear about. It's good to know about all these different pockets of things that happen. So that's the power of filmmaking, guys. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here then.
Yeah, end up on a rant.
Like usual. That's
as usual, yeah.
But anyway, make sure you guys go check out Matthew's channel. Link will be in the description below. We got some other stuff going on over there. We're doing... What are we doing? Secret Invasion. That's what...
movies, Mission Impossible, all kind of other stuff.
Yeah, so go check that out. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, like, see, comment down below what your favorite part of the movie was, and make sure to hit the notification bell if you want to get notified whenever I post. And yeah, full reaction is on Patreon. Link will also be in the description below. But that's it for us. We'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.